Okay, so first we're going to click on Canvas Studio, which is on your blue ribbon. You might have to scroll down to find it, and it looks like an octopus computer. You're going to click on Studio, which will take you to Canvas Studio. I'm going to see all of my videos that I've recorded. If you've not yet recorded a video, let me show you how. You're going to go up to the corner and you're going to click this record button. And from the record button, you're going to click on, from the drop-down, webcam capture. And then you will see a video of yourself. Make sure that you have frontal lighting. I'm sitting in front of a window with bright lighting. If you don't have natural lighting, or if it's nighttime, you might want to consider using like a ring light or something similar so that you have some bright lighting. A little pro tip, try to have a neutral background, maybe something interesting like a plant or a picture or a bookcase to add a little bit of visual interest and personality, but not too much distraction. The other thing that I like to do is I like to sit a little bit closer to my videos and lean in and make sure you're making eye contact with the camera. That usually will have a light, like a green light or something similar next to it. And then it really looks like you are talking directly to your students. So be warm, be natural, practice a few times. You can record and then delete. So what I'm gonna do is walk you through the recording process. So now that we have our webcam, we have our lighting, we have our mic, we're all ready to go. We're going to click the blue Start Recording button. It'll give you a 3-second countdown. Hi, I'm Holly. I am recording a video in Canvas Studio, and so can you. When you're ready, you can hit the Finish button, and you will see your video. Give it a title. You can play your video, and you'll see it right there. If you have the volume up, you can also hear it. And if you're happy with that, you can click the green Save Media button, and it will upload. This process just takes a few seconds, and you will see your video uploading. Usually it picks a very delightful screen capture. You can change that by clicking on these 3 buttons. Click Replace Thumbnail, and then you can choose a different picture if you would like. Okay. The other thing you can do is add captions. So from here, we're going to click on Captions, Request Captions in English. Click the request. Okay, so after a little while, you will notice that those gray dots that said Q will turn into a blue Review and Publish button. So you'll also get an email notification when these are ready. It usually just takes a minute or two, never longer than, say, 10 minutes. So you're gonna click Review and Publish, and you can actually see the written words, and it will be highlighted in blue for what is being spoken. Here's what that process looks like.
Hi, I'm Holly.
See,
I'm recording a video in Canvas Studio,
audio,
and so can you.
So you can actually pause and type in any changes that you want. And then once it looks good, click the green Publish button, and then you have captions. Now, in order to view your captions, first of all, you need to refresh this page. It takes a minute for Canvas to realize that you have turned in your captions. And we will click on our captions. You can see that it says English, which means they're there. We're gonna click Settings, and then you'll see this button for captions, and go ahead and click English. So you need to activate that every time you view the video. Make sure that your students know this too, because in order to see a video with captions, they also need to activate captions in that manner. Here's what it looks like with the captions.
Hi, I'm Holly. I'm recording a video in Canvas Studio, and so can you.
Okay, so that's how to quickly record a video, add captions. And lastly, I'm gonna show you how to add that video into your class. So let's go ahead and make an announcement. Now this same apparatus is going to be the same whether you make an announcement or post it in a discussion or assignment. It'll be very similar. So once I am in the rich content editor, which looks kind of like an email, right, that you're drafting, you've got your tools up here, click the 3 dots and you will see the little octopus computer symbol that is Canvas. And once you can see Canvas Studio, you can select the video that you would like, click select, and go ahead and don't display your media tabs and don't allow people to download. Those are the settings that I prefer. Media tabs are just kind of messy. They add clutter. That's unnecessary. And if students are downloading your video, they're actually not watching it in Canvas Studio. They're doing that on their own. So it's not necessary for them to do that. So click the blue embed button and then boom, there is your video. So you can click save and all of a sudden we have ourselves a brand new announcement. Now to check it out in student view, here's what it looks like to your student. And remember that the students need to click settings, captions, and English in order to view captions. So make sure you show that.
Hi,
There's
I'm
my
Holly.
video.
I'm recording.
We've seen this enough. All right, so we'll leave that student view, and that is how you create, caption, and embed a video from Canvas Studio. Now, it will live in Studio as long as your Canvas lives, and you can go ahead and use that in any of your classes. So you don't have to re-record it. It's there. You can put it in your future classes if you like. So I hope you enjoyed this little tutorial of Canvas Studio.